Hello everyone and welcome to a very special Christmas server tour again. Yay! And
hey,
Hey.
Marcy dressed even up as don't know what is this, Santa, and Gannon too. What is that? Huh?
well,
I was just in a bloody fight earlier.
Oh, I see.
My normal wear.
Okay, what's that purple robot doing there?
Endermite. If
Oh.
you
It looks like he was trying to clean this floor here, like a cleaner robot. Anyways, we decorated our spawn for Christmas, and yeah, this was actually the work of Ground and Sankarn. Sankarn is not here, unfortunately, at the moment, but yeah, thanks Ground. This looks yeah, makes a good fitting theme, and you might be able to already see something in the background there, which is probably the main topic of our server tour today. And yeah, you can see. It is a pretty fancy building, thanks to Nuke Warhead, who is actually here on the server. Where is he? Nuke?
behind you.
We also made it looking really awesome. I mean, we all together did it, but the design idea is his. And yeah, I think this is pretty cool. And one thing we might do in this server too is actually hit the button on Wooby's machine. What do you guys think?
It's for live
Whoopi's button.
streams.
It's only for live streams. Oh, Wooby, what do you think? Should we press it?
No.
No? Okay.
Okay.
You have to watch live streams to see what happens.
You have
Or
to,
Whoopi's
you have to watch
video.
live streams to see what
Better
happens.
watch Whoopi's video.
With this incredible machine. Or watch Whoopi's videos, of course. That both works. Yeah, so let's go ahead and check out our first major build in this server tour, and that is our new iron farm. Doing a little
Got him.
fight.
Oh no!
Did you survive?
Feather falling
Oh.
saved me. And the
And the
protection
resistance
too.
and
Resistance
some
too.
boost. Yeah.
Oh my god, this was close. But yeah, Spire's doing a good job protecting me without a bow, having a bow from
Where
the
are
other
you?
guys shooting.
Wait, you are visible for me.
Oh, really?
I
I'm
just
standing
see
right
random
behind you. Can I
arrows.
punch
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Yes, I can.
I
Yay!
only see him as well.
Okay, reconnect.
I think it's
Now
it's
nobody
I
is
have,
on the tower.
I think I have to have reconnect, right?
Yeah, you do have to reconnect.
Probably.
Okay. Let me quickly do this.
Such a cheater.
Oh, come on, this was perfect.
Best way up.
So, here we are on top of the iron farm, and you can nicely see the spawn from here when the chunks are loading in. The tree looks actually pretty small from up here. And Spire is the one who built up the redstone for this farm in this case, and the design itself is by Daniel Cotes. So you might know Dan. He has previously also built the designed iron farms, but this one is specifically for 1.8 and above, and it has a different chaining mechanism. And yeah, Spire, maybe you can explain us a bit how this new iron farm works in principle.
Sure, I will quickly go over the chaining. So, goodbye, Jet. No.
No, so far I'm still alive.
Basically, Dan starts by generating a village right on top of here. If you look right through this glass block, you can see the first door.
Yes.
And this generates the first village up here. And this is barely outside of the range of all the other villages that are down there, where you can see the redstone blocks and the iron golem spawning. After that, Dan generates another village a bit further down this tower. And this will link up with the one on top of here and move its central point quite a bit further down. And then comes the actual 11 doors on this wing side. They will then link up with this new village and also move down the central point of the village a bit more. After that, the next village gets generated in the opposite tower, again at the top of it, moving the central point pretty much above the center. That's why you can see a lot more doors on this side.
Yeah.
Then it goes down. There are also more doors to move the central point again down, and then they will link up with the other 11 doors on the other side. After that, he just kicks out all the doors within the towers, and the village that's left is centered right there where the farm is.
Yeah, and then you repeat this process for the other villages, and the point is that the chaining basically works. It always chains to the nearest village, but you can still get several villages next to each other by chaining them this way. It's a pretty elaborate process. Dan has made a tutorial for this farm here and obviously explains in detail how this works. And yeah, it's a pretty cool concept because it's actually even easier and also easier to expand than the other design, which always linked up to the oldest village and not to the closest one. Yeah. And then we have Nuke, who decided to cover this raw build in a really, really cool looking design using prismarine. And you guys might wonder why we have so much prismarine, but that's another story. And yeah, we do have more prismarine than we would probably ever need. And yeah, the design, we built this all together. I think it looks so cool that we just take a look at it from different angles. Well, we saw it from the flyby anyways, but it's a pretty cool thing. Also, there's one change to Dan's iron farm tutorial, because this is obviously an in-house product, but we were still trying to look for improvements. And we found one. This concept here in the middle, these spawn floors, look different from the usual two platforms, as you might know from Dan's tutorial or from other iron farm designs. I'm just gonna quickly go over it and tell you how this works and why it's working better. And you guys keep fighting up there. Whoa! Let's see if you'll experience some deaths right during the episode. So, there you saw it already. So in this design, iron golems spawn right inside the redstone blocks. The reason is, oh yeah, we saw another one. This is pretty cool. So golems only check when they spawn whether there is a 2 by 4 area of non-solid blocks with a solid floor. And redstone blocks have the property of being non-solid, but having a solid floor. So they can spawn anywhere within the redstone blocks. If you would make a completely solid redstone block, they would actually spawn inside there and suffocate to death. The reason why we didn't just let them suffocate to death in a solid block is that obviously only, I don't know how many, 3 or golems, or 2 or 3 golems can be here at a time.
At the moment, 2 golems.
2 golems can be at a time inside the village. That depends on the number of villagers we have. And so if they suffocate, since they have so much health, they would take ages to get to die, and therefore lower the spawn rates, because while they are suffocating, no other iron golem can spawn. This system here allows them to drop out really quickly. As you can see, if you see one spawning, it drops out like after 2 or 3 seconds. So that's one of the main advantages compared to the standard one. We are getting them out a lot quicker, and due to there being so many redstone blocks, we actually have more spawn spaces inside this village center area than in the original design. So in total, this is about, I would say, I don't know exactly, but 10 to 15% faster. And yeah, it's quite a decent bonus for just building this out of redstone blocks, having 50% more spawn rates and no additional lag, no additional doors, no additional redstone wiring. Yeah, and so yeah, I just love this design. It's so cool, and
what we can also mention is that you don't have to use redstone blocks. You can also use upside down slabs.
Yes. So what other blocks would work? Any block where you can place a rail on, which at the same time you can still open a chest when you place it above. So that's pretty much the requirements you need. Opening a chest means it's not solid, and when you can place a rail on, it has a solid surface where it can spawn on. I know it doesn't really make sense, but that's how it works. So yeah, redstone blocks, upside down slabs. Is there anything else?
Slime blocks.
Yeah, slime blocks. No, they are actually non-solid. They are actually solid. They are solid. I mean, you shouldn't be able to open a chest when you use a slime block. They are transparent but solid.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there is stairs, upside down stairs. But I guess redstone blocks are the easiest to use. Yep. So let's take a look at the bottom here. So when the golems die, we carry their stuff over. That's maybe an interesting thing down here. We do have 3 sorters to try to sort out roses. Still, sometimes the roses get through, but well, we'll just wait for the next snapshot because there might be a bug fix inside. We are hoping for it, and if that works, that would be super awesome. Yeah, because we had a little talk with one of the developers, and during that talk, he actually attempted to fix the bug that items can, bypass hopper sorters in certain circumstances. And this is just mainly if there is the first item that is on the hopper can't be sucked up by the second one because they prioritize items and only check for the first item that came onto the hopper. And that bug should hopefully be fixed in the next snapshot. We don't yet for sure, but yeah, we were able to talk with them. It was pretty cool. So the items go up here, and there's actually a beacon inside. Cool. They should give that beacon some functionality. I think
It has a function.
It
It's
has.
jump
It has?
boost 2.
Yay! I'm loving the colors, by the way. It's I don't know. They should resemble the green. How do you say? Prismarine.
Dark prismarine.
Yeah, it does it really well. Yeah, let's take a look at the top. Oh, before that, since we are down here already, at this sorter and at the portal. So, as you might know, items will get shot through the portal, and therefore keeping these chunks from keeping these chunks alive, even if no one is on the server. So this farm constantly produces 24/7. And an improvement to our previous iron farm is that we actually hooked up this portal to a separate portal in another. So once you enter this, you will see all roses will get fired into a pool of just fire here, which gives us the advantage that we don't constantly collect all these roses, or better say puppies by now, if we go through our spawn portal. Yay! And I'm on the other side. So that's pretty cool. And we obviously tore down our old iron farm. Let's go upstairs and check the collection system. Let's take a look at the redstone. Spire is here already and running around. So the chaining mechanism, as we saw, is by linking it up always to the nearest village, but at the same time is positioning the villages in a way where the nearest one will at the end be in the center. And here you can see the redstone wiring. It's based on a lot of timers. I don't know. Do you think we can explain this a bit, or just go over
At
the main
least
features?
partially.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
So if you come over here, this ether hopper timer is pretty much the main clock for the chaining process. There are 10 items in the hopper timer, and that's exactly the time it takes for a villager to detect the village, plus a little bit more to be sure. And this triggers this hopper clock that you can't really see because I covered it up with glowstone, but right underneath all those furnaces that I'm standing on.
I see them from here.
Okay, or so. There are hoppers, and every 10 items in this hopper timer, the item within this hopper chain will travel 1 block further and therefore trigger a different system. For instance, the first hopper gives an output to the very top to the first tower, then the second hopper gives an output to the second villager in this tower, and so on and so forth. And then if it made a cycle, it will end up back here again. You can see it. That's the redstone. And then it repeats itself. And in this dropper right here, or in this hopper, we have exactly the amount of items that we have villages. So in this case, 32 items for 32 villages.
Yeah.
So yeah, it keeps doing this process until all those items are back in this item hopper during the reset.
So the total time for the reset is how long? Just about?
Should be around 50 minutes.
Yeah, and the cool thing about this is that you could, in theory, expand this design, and it wouldn't take longer to reset because you can actually reset it independently from each other then.
It's not so easy, unfortunately.
It is not easy to do, but we decided we wouldn't want a bigger farm just for the simple reason that we would need more villagers, of course, and we don't need that much iron all the time. This last one piled up already, and this causes less lag, and since, you know, lag is always an issue on servers, we try to keep it just to a sensible amount in this case, which is 32 villages. But the auto reset was necessary because it just often happens that, yeah, I don't know, for some reason the chaining breaks, or someone places the door accidentally somewhere, you know, it happens. And
what we could also mention is the farm actually starts producing iron as soon as you hit the reset. Because all the villages that are in place start processing golems. So
Yeah.
this farm will of course start processing iron a lot faster than the old iron trench.
Yeah, it pretty much just linearly increases its output rate until after 50 minutes it's completely done with the reset. Actually, we can walk up the towers from the inside too, or at least go there and see how there's like these pistons which just open ceiling lights so that the doors can get added to a village. Where is that? It's over here, right? And this is a cool setup from also developed by Dan, which opens up a 2 wide gap. At the same time, because both pistons are transparent, so we have, how do you say, we just have the sunlight reaching
Sky
down,
access.
sky access everywhere here. And yeah, just as said, probably if you want to understand the farm in detail, go and watch Dan's tutorial, because there you see a naked version. And yeah, this one is obviously covered, but yeah, it's definitely totally worth it if you think about how incredibly cool this one looks. I'm just loving it, so it's so cool to have.
Yeah, also the redstone is not too hard to build.
Yeah, it's not
Although
too
I have to say, then, well, he was kind of in a hurry when he made the tutorial, so you might have to use the world file. But it's not a problem.
Okay.
If you understand a little bit of redstone, it's doable.
Yeah, so we will obviously link you to Dan's tutorial, and that's the redstone. Yeah, pretty cool and extremely advanced Minecraft technology here again.
Whoopi is invisible again.
Oh, Whoopi, yeah.
Kill him!
No!
How are
I
we
was
supposed
wondering
to
the
kill
whole
him?
time
Oh!
nobody saw me or shot at me or hit me or something because I constantly
Oh, is that
shot
why
at
you
you
just
and
hit
you
me?
and
I see you firing
Yeah.
snowballs though.
I didn't.
thought you
I
punched
was,
me.
Yeah, I was just walking along and suddenly you start to hit me.
Yeah,
I was
because
like,
of
what?
that.
What? Why did you? So
I
Whoopi
can
hit
hit you, you
before.
can't
I
hit
see.
me. I'm a ghost.
Okay. So Whoopi is currently
Actually,
invisible.
can
Oh,
we
and there
hit
he
you?
fires arrows. Oh my god, he's so OP.
I think we can hit him with
Oh,
arrows though.
sorry.
Oh, hey. Yeah, obviously everyone was helping with this build here, as well as the other builds we have already. So, yeah, thanks guys for farming all the steak for me, by the way. I know it took you a long time, but
You're welcome.
yeah. Thanks for doing this. So here's the collection system. It's pretty much the same as before. It just says don't forget to pre-fill your inventory with iron blocks first. So these chests pile up with this one should probably start here. With iron ingots. When they are full, you can just press this button here, or actually before you press the button you should probably break them with an axe and then press the button, and then it all gets flushed here, and you can do mass crafting as we showed in previous episodes already. This setup is, I know we could in theory try something with dispensers. Problem is just that we would need a lot of hoppers to really make this. Oh, this is so scary. Whoopi. Ooh. Whoopi. Whoopi. Oh. Whoopi cheated again. Is it even Whoopi?
Obviously,
Is it a ghost? Is it a Whoopi?
probably both.
Oh, don't destroy so much. You destroyed the button! No!
No,
On
not
the
the
spirit of
button.
Invisible Christmas.
Not the button.
Yeah.
Not
That's
again.
me, by the way.
Oh.
Not even Whoopi. Oh, you got
Thanks
an
Mojang
achievement.
for all these awesome
We got
bugs.
an achievement. Woo.
Yeah. So we are not using dispensers and hoppers because that would need so many hoppers in spawn. But hopefully hoppers should also get a bit less, or cause a little bit less lag in the next updates due to another talk with the developer. We'll see. We can just hope for it. But yeah, in general, this is our iron farm, and I'm hoping you're loving it, guys. We don't need to make an actual tutorial for it, I guess, because Dan has one. But if you want to ask for design tips, ask Nukewarhead. And if you want to know how this build is, just take a look at it from here. Maybe make a screenshot right now, because you actually should see the pattern. It's just important that you build it in the right orientation. So build the iron trapdoors on the positive x-axis and the fences on the negative one. Otherwise, some golems might get stuck. This is orientation dependent, so you can't build in every orientation. The way it works now, it's yeah, golems will never be able to get stuck and always get flushed out. Yeah, yeah, it's the same as in Panda's IPU, pretty much. Panda and I came up with this concept a long time ago, and we just introduced it here now too. What are you guys laughing about? Trying to kill someone?
Still a ghost thing, I guess.
Yep, there are more ghosts now.
Oh. I think we don't need any Herobrine anymore on this server here. this is spooky enough already. Yeah, so that's the iron farm. So, well, for today, we are probably already done. But I think actually I wanna join these guys. They are fighting all the time. Let's see. Is there any bow in here? Oh, no, but we have a chest of beacons. Yes, so we do have a double chest of beacons now. These are farmed by Spire. Wow. Just randomly.
Yeah, just some random chests here on spawn.
Yeah, I mean, who needs beacons anyway? We should definitely build more with beacons if they're just versatile entities, so they create lag. I think this double chest of beacons, if you just place it on the ground, probably lags out the server already.
Don't place it on ground.
Yeah, poor ground.
Poor ground.
See, he's already hiding up there.
So Spire's, oh my god, no. Spire, how many skeletons did you kill for that?
By hand, I killed 90,000 skeletons, and my dogs probably
several million.
multiple 100,000.
Yeah, so we just, he set up a system where you just kill the skeletons with dogs and AFK for a few days, and then we had a double chest of beacons. Obviously, the soul sand had to be mined by hand, so that was what took in the longest action of actually doing something on the computer.
Not a glass.
And then punching beacons is the second longest thing to do, because they have no tool to be mined faster with. Yay! Turbo speed.
Yeah, beacons are the most fun block to mine.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good thing. They're good use for them. We could build a jail out of them, but it's incredibly annoying to get out.
Right.
Yay! Okay, let's put them back.
You could also just make sure that person doesn't have any pickaxe and just put him in obsidian cage.
Mm.
And place an Elder Guardian around.
Oh yeah.
I like
With
that.
cobble generators.
Oh, an Elder Guardian with cobble generators and beacon. No,
Regen beacon. Good luck.
You can escape, not even by death.
Maybe by ender pearl though. I don't know. Hey! Whoa, okay.
Good job, Nuke.
Well done.
I think it's time to end the episodes, and people are getting crazy already. Congrats, Nuke, and yeah, thanks, guys. I wish you all a Merry Christmas, of course. I hope you're getting nice presents, and yeah, hope you're enjoying the episode as well as the Christmas puzzle I am putting up. And yep, that's it for me today. And from the others of two, of course, we all built this together. So yeah, we'll keep on doing our ZipKrowd stuff until Mouching finally gives up. Right?
And then we will take over.
Then we'll,
Yeah,
we'll take over, of course.
Exactly.
So see you next time, guys, and goodbye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.